Have you ever wondered how a tiny signal can control much something bigger by turning a motor, a relay, or even light? That's exactly what we're learning today. In this video, I'll show you how a transistor works as a switch, one of the most important concepts in electronics. With just a small current at the base, we can control a much larger current at the output. No complicated math, no confusing theory, just a simple explanation, a real circuit, and how can you use this in your own practice. So if you're into electronics, Arduino, or just curious how circuits actually think, let's get started. Okay, now let's go into the circuit. So this circuit is called a common emitter configuration. Why? Because the ground is in the emitter or in the arrow of the transistor. As you can see, our output is actually the collector and the base is have the same input of power supply as its power. So as you can see here, we have the base here, which is this leg over here, and the collector, which has the output, which is the LED. Now if we run the circuit and turn on this and turn on the switch, the LED will turn on, because if there is a small current in the base, there will be a larger current that will flow into the collector, which cause the LED to turn on. And that's all. And that's how transistor acts like a switch. Actually, an electronic switch.
Okay, now here's the whole circuit. As you can see here, we have an LED over here, a base resistor, this is the LED resistor, and a button. If you press this button, there would be a current flowing to the base and then activates the LED. So let's do it. As you can see, the LED is working.
Combining all that, we could make a water level indicator. So this is called a water level indicator. Why? It could indicate water levels. As you can see here, it's just a bunch of a common emitter configuration in a parallel circuit. As you can see here and here is just in parallel. So if this have a water, it will turn on. If this have a water, it will turn on. And if this had a water, it will turn on. And so on and so forth.
See here, we have another circuit. This circuit is called a water level indicator. As you can see here, there are three levels and 4 jumper wires. One jumper wire is the yellow jumper wire is actually the yellow jumper wire is actually the actual probe to the power supply, and the other one is the end of the base. So what going to do is, if the two of the jumper wires, yellow or this purple or blue or green, touch, it would be shorted or the circuit will be closed. But with water, it would be conductive. Because water is conductive, the current will flow to the water and closes the circuit. So let's try it. As you can see, with the water on the circuit, it is glowing. Look, this is the LED and this is the water. If I take one of it, for example this purple, the purple LED will turn off if it's green, if it's blue, and if it's nothing, it would be nothing, and if it's all, it would turn on.
And that's how you use a transistor as a switch. Like, subscribe, and turn on that bell. Now like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification down below for more videos. And comment down below what will be the next video or video ideas. So goodbye.